Thancred!
Not so long ago, here in the shadow of the northern ranges, lay the great kingdom of Verbert.
Verbert.
A nation with a proud history that the Sin Eaters cut short, just like all the rest. Since that time, these lands have become a haven for Fae folk.
Oh.
Dreamers frolicking amidst the ruins of a forgotten realm.
Il Mheg.
We should be safe enough here.
Okay. Hey.
It's good to see you again, my friends. I don't know about you, but it feels like years since last we met. 5 of them in my case.
I missed you.
Why, it only feels like 1 to me, but long enough to warrant a more convivial reunion either way.
Mm-hmm.
What brought you to Laxon Loft?
The girl, Minfilia, she and I were traveling together, hunting Sin Eaters. But as we were nearing Lakeland, she abruptly ran off on her own. I found her too late to stop the Ulmorans from taking her prisoner. And as I was considering rescue options, I observed that the Crystarium was on the move. So I consulted the Exarch, who apprised me of the details of the operation and issued me certain instructions.
Nice.
Should the situation take a turn for the worse, I was to see you all safely to Il Mheg. And here we are.
Good plan. There was a flaw in the plan, but Thancred made it work.
Urianger has called this place home for a while now.
Mm-hmm.
Yet we have never called upon him, I am ashamed to say. 'Twas only at the Crystarium that we met.
Mm-hmm.
Hardly surprising. This is not the sort of place one visits on a whim. Happily, having trespassed on Urianger's hospitality for a spell, Minfilia and I have an idea of how things work around here.
Okay, cool.
Sooner or later, the Ulmorans will come after us. But before they do, the Exarch bids us accomplish 2 things. First, rendezvous with Urianger. And second, eliminate the Light Warden of this land.
I got you.
So, Minfilia.
Oh yeah, that's right. I don't think Ysayeau has properly met Minfilia. Only Alphino. And yet this is not the Minfilia that we know.
What made you leave Thancred behind, if you don't mind me asking?
You. The hero from another world.
Oh.
I was asleep when I felt it. A presence. Someone I was meant to meet. They were close and I knew I had to go to them. But with all the commotion in Lakeland, I was afraid that Thancred wouldn't let me.
Oh.
And would I have been wrong? Had I arrived a moment later, you would be back in your cell in Yulmore.
Oh, okay. I know you're babying her, but, you know, I don't think it's her fault.
And now we have Ranjit snapping at our heels. You really have outdone yourself this time.
Okay, please. You really are a
I'm
dad,
sorry.
aren't you?
Thank you for saving me.
Oh, poor thing being scolded so.
Who said that? Show yourselves.
Come now, put away that frown and have some fun with us.
No thanks.
Yes, let's have some fun. Lots and lots of fun.
Which way was it to Urianger's?
We've been there so many times, but I can't.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Damn it all. We're already caught in their spell.
Shit. Are we gonna be lost? Il Mheg is a fairy kingdom, and as one might suspect, it is home to the Fae folk. The most prominent among them are the Pixies, who have a penchant for making mischief. They use powerful illusions to play tricks on all who venture into their domain. By the way of an example, they can make familiar paths seem wholly unfamiliar, or lead you to believe you're somewhere you're not. And we are now, I'm sorry to say, entirely at their mercy. Well, here we are. Yet the Pixies are nowhere to be seen. Knowing them, their games have already begun. Which in case, Nu Mou. There's a variety of plant natives to these parts with a distinctive furled tip. Looking Grass is the name, so called because it can be used to spy pixies. Believe it or not. I'll explain I know all this later, but first, I need you to help me find some. Oh, if a voice calls to you, under no circumstances should you respond. You will only subject yourself to further mischief. Okay. I would like to respond, but gotta do what Thancred says. Fuck. Oh shit. Rip, I'm sorry. Can I assume you from your presence that you managed to find us some Looking Grass? Yeah, I got you. Thus armed, we should be able to see through the Pixies' veil of invisibility, and seeing them is the first step to dealing with them. Come, let's gather and put Urianger's little trick to good use. Oh. That's why it's called Looking Grass.
Farasitha, Krakleath.
No, we are found. How did this mortal know our trick?
Wait, I recognize their souls. These two have been here before. Look, twins! How adorable!
Oh,
Lay with us!
We have neither the time nor inclination to play. We have come to see Urianger.
oh yes, Urianger, the peculiar one. In return for a place in Il Mheg, he agreed to a riddle contest with us for 7 days and 7 nights without any sleep.
Oh no.
Oh, that was so much fun! We must do it again!
I'm sure he'd be delighted. Now, if you'd be so kind as to lift your spell.
Shall we?
Oh, please.
What now?
I don't know, but this is their home, so we must indulge them.
Right, we've made up our minds. We will lift our spell on one condition, that you first lend us a helping hand. Or 2, or 3.
Oh god.
Once you've helped solve all of our troubles, we'll let you see Urianger, Pixie's honor.
Well, there you have it. Pixie chores. I suggest we split up.
And I'm alone. Oh, you too, huh? Ah, Pixie chores. Alright, Thinker, get me out of here. How goes it, Nemu? It's not fun. So, a mix of menial tasks and pranks. Yes, that pretty much sums up my own experience. They have no troubles worthy of the name. How long are we supposed to keep at this? They're clearly playing with us. Indeed, whenever I inquire how much more there is to be done, the answer is ever the same. A little. I doubt they have any intention of releasing us in the near future. Urianger once told me a story about the Pixies. They're born from the souls of those who died as children, or so it's believed. Though they do not have memories of their precious previous lives, the desire to have fun remains imprinted on their souls. And so they live only to play, keeping hapless mortals for their pleasure for years on end, sometimes even until death. In the past, when I sought to identify the true nature of the ghosts, I came upon literature examining a similar subject. The soul was likened to a core that resides in the ether, and its presence is what differentiates us from such beings as sprites and arcane entities. Upon death, said core ordinarily dissipates alongside the ether that it composed in the flesh. However, it may be held together and bound to the corporeal realm, either by the will of its owner or by means of certain arts. In time, the soul may regather ether unto itself to assume another form, or finally a merged life in which to abide. The Pixies may be one such instance of this. If ghosts are merely souls without bodies, what does that make us? I think you've become which you fear most, brother dearest. A ghost! However the Pixies may have come into being, if we lead them to judge when they are satisfied, they will never be satisfied. We must negotiate new terms with the creatures. But where to begin? It seems to me we would need at least one among them to sympathize with us. In the course of your chores, did you encounter a Pixie who seemed even faintly amenable to reason? Oh, Feo Ul! What? You knew a Pixie from before? Not only you are acquainted, but you've entered into a pact? You might have mentioned this sooner. At any rate, I dare to hope this will offer us a way out. Without further delay then, summon this Feo Ul, if you please. So, my sapling has finally remembered about her lovely branch. But with such a half-hearted call, she may as well log me off and cast me aside. I'll have no sapling. Huh! Is that your idea of a fervent call? A sudden log could do it with more fire. Oh my god. Oh my god! Why do I have to say this?
You're late! Late! I've been waiting for you to summon me ever since you came here. Waiting and waiting and waiting.
Sorry.
But my sapling didn't so much as utter my name. Such a heartless thing she is. Cold and cruel and heartless!
Look, I didn't mean it.
Another self-important little brat. Just what we need.
Reminds me of my childhood. All right, I'm sorry. It was a joke. Honestly, just a joke.
But just now you called for me so earnestly, so fervently. I couldn't possibly stay angry at you. Very well. As your lovely branch, I will lend you my strength.
Okay. Let's go talk.
Well. If it isn't Feo Ul, the mold feel. It's been too long.
Not long enough for you to think of any new games, though, apparently. If I were you, I'd be bored of myself. Now let me make something clear. That mortal is mine. No matter what you do, she will never be yours. Never, ever!
Tell him!
Oh, not even a bit. But what about the others? Surely we can keep them.
No, you can't keep them either. They're for my amusement and mine alone. And if you lay so much as a finger on my sapling, I'll scatter the contents of her bag all over your precious village. There'll be cold, hard metal, furry, festering food, stinky, sweaty small clothes, and all manner of other terrible, unmentionable things. How would you like that, hmm?
But will you not at least let us play with the twins? Just while the others go and see Urianger?
Aye, that's all we ask. And we promise we'll play nicely.
It seems we won't be joining you.
Aye! We'll reveal the hidden Fernic to you at once.
Whoa. Wow.
So this is the true Il Mheg.
Yeah.
How are you feeling?
Better. I think I remember the way now.
Nice.
Apologies for the delay. Shall we go and see Urianger?
Yep.
Your lovely branch is useful, yes? So whenever you're in trouble, you must remember to make use of me!
I promise, I'm sorry. For Alphino and Alizé's sakes, let us be quick. It would be a shame to return only to find that they have been made to play one game too many. Now, the place we seek is abandoned manor of a nobleman and scholar. The Bookman's Shelves, it's called. After the fellow's vast collection of tomes, an agreeable habitat for our friend. I'm sure you'll agree. Yeah. If we follow the path north, we should soon find the place. Come along. Oh, that's probably the manor. And here we are at long last. I give you Urianger's humble abode. Come, let's see if he's home. That's a lot of tomes.
Urianger, are you in?
Unto a world weary of heroes, a hero wends her way.
Oh my god.
The Exarch did send word that thou wouldst seek me out, but ne'er did I imagine thou wouldst arrive so soon.
He's an astrologian. Ah, yes.
Full glad am I to see thee once more, my friend, and none the worse for thy travails.
Hi.
Run along, Minfilia. We will meet you outside.
But...
Another one for you to imbue, if you'd be so kind.
Eh. Oh.
I take it thou hast met with our other comrades already?
Yes.
That Master Alphino and Mistress Alize now travel in thy company is of great comfort to me. As for the rest, it beginneth in earnest. The hunting of the Light Wardens, and perforce the war with Yulmore.
Mm-hmm.
Hark thee then to my words, and through them behold the vision that I did glimpse, that of the 8th Umbral calamity.
Are we actually gonna see the vision?
As I drifted hither
Oh, I
to
see.
the first,
Never mind.
traversing the boundary twixt reality and potentiality, I did bear witness to events yet to come.
Okay. Oh. We do get to see a
There I
flashback.
saw the combined forces of
Or a feature.
Eorzea and the Far East offering fierce resistance to the legions of Garlemald.
Wow.
So fierce, in fact, that they did begin to push the enemy back. Ilm by painful ilm at first, then Yalm by Yalm, and Malm by Malm in time.
I see.
Yet the joy they felt was short-lived, for in so doing they did force the Empire's hand.
Oh no.
Faced with defeat, the Garleans turned to a weapon most vile. Black Rose.
I knew they would do that. Shit.
Its potency defied all reckoning.
No.
Once released, the gas took on a life of its own, wreaking untold carnage not only in Eorzea, but in the provinces of the Empire besides.
Oh shit.
From fighters upon the front lines to babes in their beds, none were spared. And as the casualties became too numerous to count, so did the fabric of civilization begin to unravel.
Fuck.
Nor did the land itself escape unscathed. For spreading from the site of its release, Black Rose brought death to the very soil.
Shit. I know I'm like cussing and all that, but I don't know what else to say. This is really shocking.
To survive amidst the chaos and upheaval, men came to live by the sword, the rule of law giving way, inevitably, to the rule of might. Thus was the spark struck and the fire kindled, and swiftly did it spread as a blaze in a field of straw to engulf every corner of the world. Nations worthy of the name did then cease to exist. And those souls brave and true who might have risen to restore order
Oh. Our friends. No. Tetsaru. Oh. Kryl. The twins! Ingrid and Y'shtola!
were no more. For the weapon spared not one, not even thee.
Shit. Fuck.
An endless age of war, begotten by the blight of Black Rose. Such is the legacy of the 8th Umbral calamity which I did behold.
I can't believe you saw this.
No matter the cost, we must forestall this tragedy. To that end, I have labored during my sojourn in this world, discovering in so doing the answer to a pressing mystery.
Oh?
That of Black Rose's inexplicable potency.
Okay.
Come.
Ah.
Dost thou recognize yonder chart?
Kinda looks like the elements. Yeah, it's a chart of the elements.
Indeed. 'Tis a rendering of the elemental wheel, such as one might find in classrooms across the source.
Mm-hmm.
As the chart maketh plain, our world is composed of 6 elements, in addition to which there exist 2 poles in fundamental opposition. Astral, the active, Umbral, the passive. As a reflection of the source, the first naturally compriseth the selfsame forces. Yet, curiously, there is a notable divergence in their nomenclature. To be specific, the denizens of this world employ not the terms Astral and Umbral.
Okay. What do they go them by?
Thus was I moved to inquire what names said forces had been assigned. A simple question which yielded a most unexpected answer. Upon demanding the name of the pole aligned with activity and growth, I was told that as life's myriad colors combine to produce black, the people of the first had called it darkness.
Oh.
At this, did my mind begin to race. Yet 'twas only when I asked what name had been given to the pole aligned with passivity
To light.
that mine eyes were opened to the truth. Peace and tranquility being as purest white, unmarred by color, I was told it had been given the name of light.
I see.
That's umbral light and astral darkness, yes? I'm no etherologist, but it strikes me that the nomenclature of the first is rooted in the generation of the 2 forces, while our own appears to focus on their effects. Which makes one wonder, have we had it backwards all this time?
'Tis indeed a compelling question, and one which beareth closer examination. Yet what knowledge we already possess sufficeth to explain the chain of events.
I see.
The phenomenon of etheric thinning observed in the source is the consequence of light, the power of stasis, flowing in from the first to stifle the movement of ether within the land. And according to Master Alphino, Black Rose slayeth by halting the circulation of ether within living beings.
Oh.
Should such a weapon be unleashed, even as the first were rejoined, replete as it is with light,
Eesh.
We would have a disaster of untold proportions on our hands.
A calamity.
A calamity.
Mm-hmm.
Well, at least we have a better grasp of what we're facing. Our objective, however, remains unchanged. We are to eliminate the Light Warden of Il Mheg.
Got you.
Speaking of which, were you able to ascertain its whereabouts?
Aye. 'Tis all but certainly ensconced within Urianger, the castle which standeth in the midst of the lake.
Okay.
To enter said stronghold, we must needs turn to the Pixies for aid. Fortunately, I have become quite adept at courting their cooperation. Henceforth shall I accompany you.
Yay!
And do all in my power to ensure that my vision doth not come to pass.
Yay. My friend, ere I speak of this task at hand, there is a question I would pose to thee. Okay. What thinkest thou mine appearance? Bro! Yeah, I think astrology looks great on you. Indeed, though the night be lost, behind the shroud of blinding light, doubt not that the stars shine still. I have chosen avail myself of their guidance, that I might navigate the sea of uncertainty that stretcheth before us. For a blessing, my prior studies of astrology did provide me with adequate grounding in the art. But enough of myself. Let us now speak of our task. Okay. As I did mention, if we are to enter the Urianger, we must needs gain the Pixies' cooperation. This is a simple matter of presenting unto them a sustainable gift. Okay. I shall procure a selection of viands that shall please their palates. Thancred, pray assist me in this endeavor. Meanwhile, Nemu, I bid thee obtain that which will please their eyes. In these parts, there abideth a vile kin known for its beauteous wings, the hawker. I shall lend thee a receptacle within which thou mayest capture a weakened specimen. Okay. Key item. There you go. Hey, got one. Thou art returned. Wert thou able to capture a hawker? Here you go. Ah, a truly magnificent set of wings. I shall treat them at once to make fast of their vibrant colors. Thancred too should return anon, upon which I shall ready all the items for the presentation. Pray, take thine ease meanwhile. Oh.
"'Tis done. The Pixies shall be well pleased with these gifts."
Nice.
Ah, lest I forget.
An auracite! That's what it is, right?
White auracite.
Yeah.
Newly forged for thy use.
Yeah. Wow.
Our mission being to thwart a rejoining, we will most assuredly cross paths with those who crave the contrary. Our eternal enemies.
So we need that just in case.
Thus did I choose to abide in this ether-rich land, the better to fashion a trap for the Ascian's essence.
Smart move.
May I come in now?
You may indeed, assuming you've finished.
I did as you asked.
That's my girl, thank you.
You're such a dad!
I should probably explain. Though my body remained behind in the source, its limitations saw fit to accompany me. Which is to say, I cannot manipulate ether.
I see.
I took up the gunblade for its defensive advantages, but on account of my little impairment, I cannot imbue the ammunition myself. Luckily for me, Minfilia has quite a talent for it.
Ah.
Minfilia, once we set forth, we are not like to return for some while. If thou wouldst choose tomes to take with thee, let it be now.
Really? May I?
Of course, my dear. Yet have care thou dost not add overmuch to thy burden, lest I incur Thancred's ire.
Oh, she's baby! She's baby!
Hast thou spoken to her of thine encounter with the Minfilia of Eld?
Oh, did he not?
Well, I suppose now is as good a time as any.
Oh.
As you know, I freed young Minfilia from captivity in Yulmore some 3 years past.
Yeah. From the trailer.
Not long after, the two of us journeyed to the south of Amaro, to the edge of the Empty, where the flood was halted. 'Twas there that she awakened. The Minfilia of old. My Minfilia.
Oh. Huh! Echo! The echo! They're gonna show me! Please! Oh!
Tell me, what must I do to bring you back?
Oh.
My dearest Thancred, as I am now, I am no different from an Asceian. This child is but a vessel. One of many I have used that I might spread word of her enduring blessing and preserve the flame of hope. In my name, each has died, never having lived her own life.
Oh.
I have taken enough from these children. I will take no more.
But what of your suffering? Your sacrifice? This isn't fair! I will not stand for it. I cannot! There must be something we can do. Tell me!
Should the day come when this child grows weary of fighting and wishes to cast it all aside, then shall I take up her burden.
Oh.
But should she wish instead to become the master of her own destiny, then shall I bequeath to her my all. Imbued with the strength that I reserve for rebirth, she may come to wield my powers as her own.
And what of my wishes? What of Flamine's? What of all the people who love and care for you and want nothing more than to see you again?
I can't help but, you know. Like, I want that for Thancred as well, but...
It is not their decision to make.
Mm-hmm.
It is hers. This child.
Oh, yes, yes.
This Minfilia's.
Yes. It's her mind, her own body. It is her choice, yeah.
You have ever watched over me, Thancred.
Oh, this is from the 1.0! Oh my gosh!
Now I ask that you do the same for her. Protect her. Teach her. Stand by her as you stood by me. There is much and more she does not know. She needs a guide to show her the ways of the world, or she will never find her own path. When the time comes, you will find me here. Until that day.
Minfilia, wait!
What happened?
Poor Thancred, though. Poor Thancred!
And then she was gone. Minfilia, the girl, claims to have no recollection of any of it. I have told her many things. Where we came from, what we fight for. But of that day, I have not spoken.
I see. How do you want this to end?
With the coming of another possessed of the blessing of light, the first hath begun to rise up in defiance of its fate. The question remaineth, however, who shall take up the flame of hope which Minfilia hath borne for so long? Whether we will it or no, the choice must soon be made.
I'm sorry I took so long. It was so hard to choose. In the end, I settled on just the one.
Hmm?
That is well. Now, if all is in order, let us set forth for Deliberations.
Dude, poor Thancred. I can't imagine how he must be feeling, honestly. You could never turn at a better time. The Pixies had just decided that it would be amusing to have Ysayeau and I exchanged outfits. Oh, that would be so funny. Thank the gods you arrived when you did. Any later, and I don't think I would have been able to live it down. Oh my god. We weren't expecting you to all to come back so soon. We had scarcely begun playing with the twins. That said, your gifts are truly wonderful. Let me tell you, the milk and honey and biscuits won't last a day, and the wings are the loveliest we've ever seen. You've done us a great kindness, and it's Fae custom to return the gesture. If you desire anything for us, you need but name it. So, what is it that you desire? Rusty old coins like you mortals won't collect, perhaps? We are resolved to vanquish the Light Warden of this land. To that end, we desire entry to Ysayeau. What a strange thing to wish for. You might as well ask for your death. But if that's what you want, who are we to argue? Very well, I shall speak with the others. You've clearly been busy, Urianger. Would you be so kind as to tell us what we've missed? So that was the purpose of the gifts. Is there anything you can tell us about this Light Warden? Aye, my lady. By circumstances most tragic, the Light Warden of this land is our king and ruler, Titania. Oh! It was not always so, of course. Our king fought the first Light Warden that threatened our home, you see. Fought it and won. Oh. But all the horrible light came out and went and corrupted them, turning them into a new Light Warden. Yeah, that's what happened. They couldn't contain the light. Now, they are king only in name, not remains of the wise and just ruler that used to be. We had no choice but to seal them in the castle. The magic for breaking the seal, we divided into 4, and wove each into a different relic to keep apart until the time was right. And this dress is one of them. It's been our safekeeping for years and years, but we've decided to entrust it to you. Are you sure? Of course! Custom demands it. Though you're most certainly going to your deaths, we thought we should at least let you try. That way, we get to watch what happens. Alright. Of course, you can't break the seal unless you have the other relics too. The shell crown is with Fuath, the stone scepter is with Nu Mou, and the crystal shoes are with the Amaro. Good luck finding them all! The facts thus disclosed confirmed my own understanding. Our quest lieth now before us. First, let us hie to the lake, there to claim the shell crown from the Fuath. If we to call them before the untouchable gate, they will answer. Hearken to me, O spirits of the water. We are come in with an entreaty. Not in a talkative mood, apparently. I'm not exactly sure how the gate works. But if the Fuath are water spirits, perhaps we should take our reach into the lake. Oh? I suppose a brief dip wouldn't hurt. We all know Thancred swims like an eel, but what about you, Minfilia? I can swim well enough. Thancred taught me. Excellent. What about you, Urianger? I'm not sure I've ever asked. Rather than swim, mayhap it would be more expeditious to walk upon the surface by means of magic. Can you not swim? Is that what it is? You too, Urianger? That you should be a kindred spirit. Worry not, my friend. I know some helpful tricks, and I should be more than happy to share them with you. Together, we shall conquer the waves. Well, aren't we a lively lot? And you have an entreaty for us, you say? An entreaty from mortals. What a treat! Okay. Aye, my comrades and I are on a quest to vanquish the Light Warden. To that end, we would humbly beg the loan of the Shell Crown, which we are given to understand it is in the safekeeping of your people. Oh? Is that all? Of course, of course! You may have it! You shall have it! Just like that? Just like that? What do you want from us? Oh ho ho! You needn't be so suspicious. The crown simply doesn't mean much to us, is all. As a matter of fact, nothing means much to us. For we Fuath, it's over before it's begun. And we couldn't care less what becomes of the Fae King, nor the world for that matter. Having said that, we do seldom have mortal visitors, and it would seem a shame not to make the most of you. Touch the untouchable gate, and come hither to our domain, Dohn Mheg. In your tongue, it means forbidden realm. Sounds forbidding, yes? And so it should, for we are the one with the water, our home wrought of ripples and waves and currents. Find your way through, give us a thrilling sport, and we will give you the crown. Okay, so it's a dungeon. Okay. I haven't tried. I would like to take Alizé and Alphino, but since I haven't tried out Urianger, Thancred, and Minfilia, I might just take them. So let's form a party here. Whoa. Oh! Whoa. Dohn Mheg. A fairytopia. It's very pretty. Okay. First boss. Here we go. Woo! Yes! Dun 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 dun. Oh shit. Oof. Oh no. Ugh, I didn't see the stuff down there. Ah! Okay. I'm not gonna mess up this time. Oh shit! Ah! Damn, Thancred, you didn't want to stack with us? Ah, fuck. Ah! Why did I mess that up so bad? Oh, he's doing the thing again. Shh. Whoa. Whoa. Oh my god. Ooh. Whoa. Oh, here's the second boss. It looks like a dinosaur? Urianger. Okay. Uh-oh. Oh. I didn't know that was below me. What the hell? That sucks. All right, let's try this again. Fuck, 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 fuck! Ah! Am I not, like, DPSing enough? Am I not, like, watching the mechanics or something? I don't know.
Are you serious? This is torture.
Third time's the charm. Okay, yeah, maybe I did miss one. Dude, oh my god. I must be so stupid. Ah! Wow, that's pretty. We can walk on water. Okay, let's finish this. Oh, it's fake. You have to keep going. Ah, it couldn't be that easy, huh? All right, last boss. Oh my god. If I fuck up this one, holy shit. There it is. There's the crown. Hey, hey. Lake Lord, Aengthon. Froggo! All right, let's do this. Focus on this fight, Minfilia, not the prize. Look away. Take phantasmic form. Oh! Ooh! Ooh! Oh no! Ah! Can I just jump? No! You can't do that either! Holy shit! How did Thinker get across? What the fuck? One step at a time. What? Dude, I messed that up so bad. You can shame me. Whoa. Oh, fuck. Ah, fuck. I turned into a frog. Please let me end this. Okay. Fuck, I didn't look. Yo. Why is she sad? Oh, the eyes.
Jolly good show.
Ah, yes, very good, very good.
Oh, you do not hold back.
Froggo!
But I would have it no other way. Seldom have I enjoyed such sport.
We have satisfied thy demands. Wilt thou now satisfy ours?
Of course. Of course. There it is, the relic you seek. Yours for the taking. Have care you do not break it though, yes.
Okay.
Ah, but you, my friend, you are mighty indeed, and pleasing to the eye besides.
Oh.
More! I want to see more of her!
Uh-oh.
Yes! Yes! I could watch her forever!
No, please. No.
Why don't we just make her one of us? Yes! One of us! 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 One of us!
Can we run?
What a fine idea! Why ever didn't I think of that? You may have the crown, but in exchange, we will have you!
No, you can't take back your word. Come on. Oh, shit. Oh, God. No.
Wake up! Wake up!
Artbird! Artbird! Holy shit! Hey!
Ah, you're alive. Thank the gods. I don't know where you learned to breathe underwater, but it's lucky you can.
Oh, it's just me, huh?
I'm sure you had your reasons. But the first rule of dealing with the Fuath is do not deal with the Fuath. It's said that they are born from the souls of the drowned. Were it not for your little trick, you'd have joined them.
Ah.
Your friends are safely back on dry land, in case you were wondering. They'll be searching for you, I expect.
Thanks.
That's the royal capital of the kingdom of Verbert down there. It's seen better days.
Ah.
They were a stubborn lot, the Verbertites. Set in their ways. But once you got to know them, you couldn't find a more welcoming people. It always froze over in winter, being up in the mountains. So we'd pull up our chairs round the fire and trade tales over steaming bowls of lamb stew, while the street lamps burned hot and bright outside.
Oh.
All dead and buried now. Them and anyone else who might remember. Everything we did. Everything we gave. What was it for? I wonder. I hope you'll have a better answer than this when all's said and done.
Ishgard. No! I don't want to think of that. No. No, I don't want that. Ishgard, my home. Oh my god. I actually teared up a bit. I'm going back in. Nay, my lady, exhausted as thou art, thou wouldst only endanger thyself. I prithee, rest a moment. There was nothing where we looked. Nemu! Oh yes, I'm okay, guys. I'm fine. Dear gods, were it not for Soraban's blessing. But I need not labor the point, sorry. I'm glad to see you safe and well, my friend. Have you any idea how worried we were? To wash up on the shore, only to find you weren't with us? Oh, but I'm forgetting. Here's your crown, your majesty. The Fuath kept that part of the bargain at least. While there were certain twists and turns, our work here is done, with everyone none the worse for wetness. Oh, thank goodness you're still here. Hey, Soul Inn, is something amiss? A great mob of mortals is marching to Il Mheg. Mortals with ugly weapons and uglier faces. Oh my god. They wouldn't happen to be your friends, would they? Rather the reverse, I fear. The Yomoran army, at a guess. Meaning, we can play with them? Yes, yes please! As much as you like, but just to be sure, I will return with you to confirm their identities. If they are who we suspect, we will require your aid. If Alphino is coming, then Alisaie will be too, yes? Can't have one without the other, you know. Alright. Just remember, we're not your playmates this time. I'm afraid we must leave the rest of the relic hunt in your hands. Don't worry, I've done this sort of thing before. Indeed you have. Very well then. See you afterwards, my friend. With our enemies fast approaching, time is of the essence. We must needs accomplish our mission with all possible haste. Of the 2 remaining bearers of the relics, the Nu Mou are the nearer. We shall seek them out next. Among the Fae folk, they bear the distinction of having abided in these lands since before the flood. They are also the friendliest to men, and have served me faithfully whensoever I have called upon them. Indeed, they are the source of much the knowledge I have acquired in my time here. The path leadeth past my dwellings. Let us away. If the path striketh thee as precipitous, oh my god, 'tis because it was once a mountain trail. For where the lake now lieth, there was a valley, in whose midst thrived the city of Verbert. 'Twas only when the Fuath came, in the wake of the flood, that the settlement was drowned. We stand now upon its former outskirts, grazing lands where shepherds once tended their flocks. Though one cannot help but feel a pang of loss when faced with such a spectacle, one can scarcely blame the Fae folk for so altering the land. I see. The blame for that lieth rightly with the light, a force terrible enough to bring their entire civilization to its knees. In their world, that it should have been allowed to rise up unchecked is the greater regret. Yeah. Yet, in spite of all the tragedy which surroundeth me, full glad am I for the chance to be here. 'Twas these hands which brought together the warriors of darkness in Minfilia, lest thou forget. Therefore, even where there no 8th umbral calamity to forestall, it seemeth only right that I strive to deliver the first from its doom. Only right, I say, though such words ill convey the strength of my resolve. In truth, I can no more ignore the plight of this world than I can choose to stop breathing, and thus do I labor. For those we have lost, for those we can yet save. Exactly. The coming struggle promised to test our limits, but so long as we stand together, I doubt not but that we shall prevail. Aha! Mortals! Just as we thought. Uh-oh. Hast thou business with us? Business? Ha! Nothing so boring. We smelled you coming and thought we'd come to play. No, please! They do not appear to be pixies of the Lida Laran. Mine apologies, but we are in some haste. Mayhap another day. Oh, have some taste, are you? Then allow me to hasten you on your way. Tee-hee-hee. Oh. What? What? Huh? Teleportation magic. For mercy, we were set not far from our course. Should the Pixies find us again, however, they will most assuredly repeat the trick. We have not time to waste. Let's avail ourselves of an enchantment I have learned. Fae Cloak, 'tis called. A most ingenious magic which rendereth one invisible to Fae folk, albeit briefly. Okay. Whoa. Huh? I'll leave you guys to it then. The Pixies leave with disappointment in their faces. That's funny. Mushroom. Mushroom Town. Mushroom City. Hmm? Oh. Mortals! Mortals are here! Lots of them! Uh-oh. Urianger, you said they were friendly. I thought you said the Nu Mou were men's best friends. The poor thing was beside itself with fear. 'Twas besides itself, perhaps, but not with fear. This is unacceptable! Unacceptable, I tell you! To have so many mortals appear at once! What? Huh? It's more excitement than we can bear! Oh my god. Okay, I was wrong. Oh. Greetings, Elder Widneck and Aunt. I don't know. Tyranny. It hath been a while. Pray forgive my brevity, but time is against us. We are come to borrow the stone scepter of the Nu Mou. The stone scepter? Then, you mean to lift the seal over Ligia? That is unacceptable. Unacceptable, I tell you. If the king is set free, none here will be safe. Unlike our Fae cousins, we Nu Mou have called this land our home since time immemorial. Leaving is unthinkable. Thus did full many of us lay down our lives to seal away our king while they were corrupted by light. If we do as you ask, our sacrifice would have been in vain. Just hand over the goddamn staff. Never know. No one will come to harm. How about that? Easily said for the one who hasn't experienced the king's wrath. Honored elder, pray believe me when I say that this woman is possessed not only of the strength required to vanquish the king, but of something still more valuable. A means to resist the resultant corruption. Indeed, she hath already laid low the Light Warden of Lakeland, all without succumbing to the influence of its light. She is yet a stranger to his land, 'tis true, but she harboureth the same self-desire to see the Sin-Eaters eliminated as we do. Wilt thou not lend us thy hand, that we might see thy beloved home restored to its former glory? You have always done right by us, Urianger. If you have placed your faith in this woman, then so shall we. As you say, we want nothing more to be rid of the Sin-Eaters. Be that as it may, this is not a decision to be made lightly. We will require time to deliberate. A turn of the moon, perhaps. We don't have a turn of the moon, unless we want to debate this with the Yamoran army. Elder, given all that is at stake, I cannot well expect thee to simply roll over and acquiesce to our request. But even now, a powerful foe draweth near, and I fear I must beseech thee to hasten thy deliberations, that thou mightst fetch us the scepter while there is yet time to use it. But roll over? But fetch? What's going on? You know full well that naught give us greater pleasure than to render aid to men. You know full well, yet you speak the words of power regardless? It's unfair! Unfair, I tell you! Oh my god. In happier times, it was our honor to assist the mortals in need of and receive rewards befitting our deeds. Since the King of Verbert fell, however, we've been starved of man's patronage. After so many years of deprivation, it is difficult to ignore such an earnest entreaty. Very well, Urianger. I promise to give you as swift an answer as I may. In return, I ask that you and yours remain here a while, and bestow upon us your patronage. Is this arrangement agreeable? You sense a gaze from the entrance? Huh? Minfilia! What's up? I wasn't spying on you or anything. I've just finished my task and... I should go and report back. Okay. Oh, invisible ink. It was when I was outside for a walk that they set upon me and robbed me of my possessions, the ink included. I was too weak to resist them, but you, mortal, you look quite strong. Do you think you could take my ink back from those villains? If you do this, I will consider it your patronage, and by the way of my service, I will make you something very special. Excuse me, Nemu, but I couldn't help overhearing. If you mean to undertake this task, will you let me accompany you? I would learn from you, and help in what little way I can. You're welcome to join. Thank you so much. The lawless ones make their lair to the south, inside a cave called Father Collard's Chambers. They took in many vials of ink, and I would be grateful if you could bring as many back as possible. Okay. Father Collard's Chambers is through here. I peered inside, and sure enough, it was milling with Nu Mou. They looked none too friendly. If Thancred were here, he'd tell me to go about it quietly and quickly. Let us split up. I'll find all the ink I can and then come back outside. See you shortly, Nemu. You got this. There it is. I'm out of here.
Oh, thank goodness. There you are.
Hey.
Those Nu Mou were rather frightening. I'm glad you're safe.
I'm glad you're safe too.
I haven't seen much actual combat, so I was a little nervous, but I'm happy I could help. The Minfilias before me battled Sin Eaters as part of the Yulmoran army. But that had all changed by the time I was found. They held me captive, so that I wouldn't follow in the others' footsteps.
Oh.
I'd still be in my cell now had Thancred not spirited me away. When he found me, I knew nothing of the world. I didn't know how to live, let alone fight.
Oh.
Thancred once told me that if the efforts to summon you failed, it would fall to me to face the Light Wardens.
Oh.
I realized then that it was the only reason he kept me close. As a contingency.
Oh.
The truth is, he can't stand to be around me.
Oh. I don't think he thinks that of you.
Because I'm not her. I'm not his Minfilia.
Oh.
Once, we journeyed to Nabatha together, to the place where the Oracle appeared and stayed the flood. we drew near, I felt as though I was fading away. I shut my eyes and covered my ears, and then... I'm not sure what happened after that.
Yeah.
I have a vague feeling that I said something to him. Only it wasn't me at all. It was her. Afterwards, Thancred didn't say a word. Only kept to himself and brooded.
Oh.
There's nothing I can do for him. Nothing I can offer but my presence, though it only reminds him of his loss. She should be the one to live on. That's why I tried to find you, because I knew that was what she wanted.
No. What about you? What's your choice?
But now that you're here,
yeah,
I'm not entirely sure what it was she intended me to do.
Yeah. Yeah.
Was I meant to tell you something or bring you to someone or somewhere? I can feel the answer at the edge of my mind, just out of reach.
Oh.
What is that?
What the fuck? What? Oh shit.
Why? Why did you imprison us?
What the fuck? She can talk?
Such boredom, such tedium have we suffered. It is unfair. Unfair. Come and play with us.
No! Oh! Shit!
It came from the castle.
That legit scared me! Like, I have the lights off and everything. What the fuck?
This is everything I have. Please see it delivered to the Nu Mou. I will bear word to Thancred and the others.
Okay. Shit. Mercy, Your Majesty. We had no choice. Please forgive us. Oh, it's you. My ink. Were you able to retrieve it? Yeah, I got it. Before I begin, please allow me to express my gratitude for your kind patronage. Having been deprived of purpose for so long, our people are overjoyed that being able to serve again. But on to the matter of the stone scepter. During our deliberations, we were forced to concede that we will never have the power to deal with our fallen monarch. We can release Titania neither from the castle nor from torment. In light of this, we have decided to entrust their fate to you. Thanks. Take it. The stone scepter of the Nu Mou. This makes 3 relics. 1 more and we can arrange a meeting with the warden. Ere you continue your quest, follow me to enlighten you as regards your foe. Know that Titania is not a name, but a title bestowed upon one chosen to lead the Pixies by the grace of nature. This leader, upon Il Mheg's founding, arose as a ruler of all Fae folk to bring order to our riotous kind. In our turn, we Fae folk render our blessing unto nature, unto water, wood, and wind, that our king might be further empowered. Though they are become a sin eater, their powers remain unchanged. When you face them, be prepared to face the full fury of nature. Okay. Oh dear. Is there anything else that we should know? Anything else? Only that you feel unready for the challenge. And none here would blame me for it. You are welcome to remain among us a while longer. After all, I myself have yet to enjoy your patroness. Who knows when I will next have the chance? We would see that you were comfortable, of course, and do all in our power to make you feel at home. Hehehe. Oi! Honestly, I look away for one moment and every fairy in their nuncle tries to steal my sapling from me. This is my sapling. Mine, do you hear? Not yours, and not the Fuat's. And anyone who so much thinks about trying to seduce her will wish they hadn't. The final relic is a pair of shoes wrought of crystal. They are held in the Amaro's safekeeping in their settlement. Woldorf. Okay. It beareth mentioning that these Amaro are unlike those which thou hast heretofore encountered. Owing to a peculiarity of evolution, they are capable of speech, and thus we might negotiate them if we have the Fae folk. When you arrive at Woldorf, seek out the largest of the Amaro. His name is Seto, and he is their leader and bearer of the relic. Oh, there he is. Look! He's huge! Hello. An enormous Amaro slumbers peacefully. Seto! Arbert? What? Nope. Just me. Oh. Oh, forgive me. I was having a dream. Seldom do men visit us. What brings you to our village? Did I hear you all right? You desire the crystal shoes that you may confront with the Light Warden? No. No, you mustn't think such thoughts. Even if you are indeed immune to the light's corruption, as you claim, vanquishing the king will bring you naught but sorrow. Forget this folly. Return whence you came. While we appreciate your concern, we have no choice in the matter. Will you not reconsider? Oh. Come, my friends. Let us leave him with his thoughts. Tis harder by far to change the minds of they who mean well than they who mean ill. Forgive me, but I'm not sure I understand. And little wonder. 'Tis the first time thou hast foot here. 'Twould behoove and you all learn something of the nature of this community, I think, and there is no surer way than to speak with its members. In such wise, you will come to understand Seto's reasons for refusing us, and, I hope, gain an insight into how he may yet be persuaded. So I bid ye to seek out the Amaro and make yourselves known unto them. A gentle touch shall suffice by way of a greeting. Well now, it is not often that we are visited by men, much less unglamoured ones. What brings you so far from your own kind? Can I pet you? Grr, grr. Ah, how long has it been since I felt a man's touch? I cannot help but be reminded of my master's hand. Oh, he was a knight of Verbert, a noble and valiant soul. But like so many others, He died fighting the Sin Eaters. Though he is long departed, I remained in his land out of respect for his memory. Are you one of those treasure hunters? There is nothing left for you here. Let me pet you. Pet, pet. That tickles. Enough! I never had a master. I'm not accustomed to it. Not that I disliked your kind, you understand. On the contrary, we Amaro were bred to be fond of men. In the beginning, we were all of us mindless beasts. But then the mage of Ronka gave us the gift of intelligence, that we might better serve our masters. I see. Grr, what's happening? Why am I being patted? It's wonderful. Seldom do we have the chance to enjoy the attentions of men. Your kind are loath to come here for fear of the Fae folk. But then we are Fae folk too. When we first made our home here, we swore an oath to the Fairy King, you see. 'Tis easy to forget sometimes. Thou hast peered into the hearts of the Amaro, I take it? Yes. Then thou canst choose but see the intense and abiding love they bear for men. It is out of concern for our welfare, and not scorn, that Seto seeketh to dissuade us from confronting their king. Yet confront their king we must, and to that end we must needs have crystal shoes. Nemu, might I prevail upon thee to confer with Seto in private? The task of slaying the Light Warden will ultimately be thine, and it is for thee, I believe, that he worrieth most. Tell him of thy many great deeds. Spoken in earnest, thy words may yet prove him to change his mind. You have spoken with my brethren. Then you see it is not out of scorn that I deny you the relic. I simply cannot bear to see men fight and die. Not anymore. None of us can. To lose who has placed a gentle hand on us even once fill our hearts with untold sorrow, as my brothers and sisters will readily attest. This is something I must do. What am I to make of such declarations? Tell me, why do you wish this? This land is no longer man's to fight for, nor will your doing to compel the Fae folk to change. And in order to obtain other relics, you will already have paid the due price. Not more is owed. Why then would you risk all to face our fallen king? To keep a promise to my friends. What did you say? The very words. Could it be mere coincidence? Very well. You may believe what you say, but we shall see if you have the strength to do it. Sin Eaters have been prowling the area of late. Prove yourself against them, and I will consider giving you the relic. See that you are well prepared, then meet me in the clearing to the east. There, I will lure out the fiends, that you may slay them. Okay. I'll use my voice to lure out the Sin Eaters, as I once did when I hunted with an old friend. feeble cry for the ravenous, a mighty roar for the territorial. I remember the tricks. But come, we may begin at your signal. Ready then? Very well. Wow. Hey! Hey, nice. I did it. You made short work of those creatures. I will not deny it. I have seen enough. Let us return to Wolleckdorf. Okay. By the ease with which you slew those sin eaters, I see that you are capable. However, I still require time to think. And if you should be willing, there is a favor I would ask you. This is not a test of your strength, but a personal request. Please hear my tale. A while ago, I fought sin eaters whom had wandered into Il Mheg. In the heat of battle, I dropped a prized possession, a medallion. Of all the places that it should fall, it was Long Mirror Lake. We Amaro are not fond of water. We certainly cannot dive very deep. I briefly entertained the thought of turning to the Froth, but they are more likely to keep my medallion out of mischief than return it to me. I had despaired of retrieving my treasure, but having seen what you are capable of, perhaps you will be able to find it. While I ponder your request for the shoes, will you not go and search for my medallion? If it should elude even you, I will accept that it is gone forever. Oh, I found it! Nice! Seto! I found it! I found the medallion!
My medallion! You found it!
Yay!
Oh, I know not how to thank you. It is my most treasured possession. A gift from a dear departed soul. He was a traveler, and together we journeyed to the ends of the world and back again, when I was young. In those days, I could not speak, but we found joy in each other's company nonetheless. Oh, the memories.
You're talking about Arbor, aren't you?
This medallion he found during an adventure, fashioned it into a necklace for me, his partner in crime. I had not the words to tell him then, but it filled my heart with pride. I was so happy.
Oh no! Arbor!
His name was Artbert, and he was my friend.
Oh god, I'm crying!
Artbert, thou sayest?
Everyone blamed him for the flood.
Yeah.
Him and his comrades. Some few who spoke up for them, of the many whose lives they had touched. But as the years went by, their voices were drowned out by those who only uttered the adventurers' names as a curse. It was too much to bear. And so I left behind men and their lies, and came to this place. Artbert was a trusting soul, constantly being drawn into the troubles of others. Yet in spite of this, he never thought twice when he saw someone in need. He always tried to help. It was no different then. The world needed heroes. It needed him. And yet... He was a good man. He deserved to be happy. I wish I could have told him that, at least.
Oh. Oh my god, don't go away! Oh, please. I'm sure he knows how you feel.
You remind me of him. Your kindness. When we Amaro were created, we were granted the ability to perceive souls. Thus did we recognize our masters. That ability has long since faded from our kind. But due, perhaps, to my reversion, I can see your soul. Faintly, but surely. It is reminiscent of Ardbird's. Strikingly so. Of course, you are you and no one else. We are defined not by the soul we are born with, but the path we walk. Nevertheless, I cannot help but feel that this is more than mere coincidence. Which is why I will place my faith in you. The relic. It is yours.
Thank you. Oh, the Pixies.
There's trouble! Terrible trouble!
Oh.
Has something happened at Lida Loran?
Together with the twins, we were playing tricks on some nasty mortals to stop them from setting foot in Il Mheg. At first they ran off screaming, which was lots of fun. But then a scary, bony, wrinkly old mortal came along and spoiled everything.
Oh shit.
None of our tricks seemed to work on him, which is no fun at all. And now they're getting closer and closer.
Oh shit.
Ranjit. If he manages to find his way in, all our efforts will have been for naught.
As thou sayest. Should we be discovered ere our mission here is complete, and the Light Warden yet liveth, our task will be rendered nigh impossible. If we are to prevail, we must needs divide our forces. Thus do I propose the following. Whilst thou salliest forth to meet with the Light Warden, we shall join in the effort to obstruct the trespassers. Should we succeed in staying their advance, all the better. Yet even should we fail, if we can but delay our enemy's arrival long enough for thee to secure victory, our plan may still be deemed a success.
Oh, okay, so I'm gonna have to go in to fight the Light Warden alone.
So the moment the lights go out, we all beat a hasty retreat, yes?
Let me come with you. I have the blessing too.
No, Minfilia. You'll only get underfoot. Now come.
I wish there were more I could do. Please be careful.
Forgive me. It seems my indecision has cost you precious time. But I am convinced now. Convinced that you will triumph. To the south, you will find the bridge to Ligia. As the bearer of the 4 relics, the gate to the castle will open to you. Ah, Feo Ul. The gate has recognized that you bear our 4 relics. The seal is broken. All that remains is to enter the castle and confront Titania, a being bereft of reason and mercy. It is sure to be a ferocious battle, but if anyone can bring an end to our king's torment, it is you. Yet know this, my adorable sapling. Though we Fae folk may appear to lead unfettered lives, there are still laws that bind us. To take back as much as is taken, to create as much as is destroyed, to give as much as is received. In all things, balance must be preserved, and the same will be asked of you. But worry not. Come what may, your beautiful branch will ever be at your side. The dancing plague now accessible. Okay. Oh boy. God, I'm nervous. Who goes there? Are you the one who broke the seal? Shit. So much time lost. So much frolicking and feasting left undone. We must make up for it. We must. Beginning by playing with you. Okay. Oh god, okay. Hi, first time. Punch? Hammer? Oh fuck, I can't do anything. Run, run. No! Did I fuck up? I'm gonna die. No! I wasted a raise, man. I feel so bad. LB? Oh, thank God!
We can play no more.
That was... Oh my God. All right. Time to take the light. Nice. Nice! Hey.
You have freed our fallen king. Not that I expected any less, my Snayak.
Huh? Oh.
The dress, the crown, the scepter, the shoes. The time has come for these relics to serve their true purpose. For they are not only keys to the castle, they are also blessings to be bestowed upon the new king.
Oh!
The way into the castle is opened when it is time to relieve the reigning monarch of the throne. And the brave soul who does the deed has the honor of taking their place. However, should you ascend the throne, you will become one of us, never again to live as men do.
Oh, fuck. I don't know if I want that.
My adorable sapling, my precious mortal. We Fae folk live forever, but such is not your virtue. To strive for a dream you will never see, to sow seeds that others might one day taste the fruits of your garden, that is the beauty of your kind. Burn bright and shine as only you can. These blessings, your lovely branch will accept in your stead.
Wait, are you sure about this? Oh my god. You're gonna be the new fairy king. Holy shit! Yo! Ah! Yes, Feo Ul! Holy shit!
Kinla, Ilichla, Il Mheg, Okbra. Now, shall we attend to those unwise enough to trespass in our realm?
Yeah! Fuck yeah! Oh shit.
Confound it. How did they get here so fast?
Damn these pixies and their tricks!
No!
How in the seven hells?
Listen well. We come in pursuit of villains who have fled to this land. You know who and where they are. Now show yourselves and answer me before I lose my patience.
Oh, stop! It hurts! It hurts!
No!
Enough! Lift the enchantment!
No, no, no! Oh god.
Minfilia, willful child. How many times must I come to collect you?
I won't return to Ysayeau. And I won't let you hurt my friends.
What is this stance? Where did you learn it? No oracle I trained would make such an unseemly show of herself. Know your shame, gal. You're powerless. You have no life nor purpose, save that which our master sees fit to permit.
Shit. Alizé! Woo! Thancred!
Who are you to dictate her purpose? To lock her away and deny her a life? If she was powerless, it's because of you, you sanctimonious swine. But no longer.
Fool! Defiance only begets more suffering. It is through acceptance alone that one may find solace in this god's-forsaken world.
Look! The sky!
Oh, there you go. I did it, yeah.
She's done it. The warrior of darkness has triumphed.
General? What are our orders? What do we do?
We do what we came to do. Subdue this rabble and find the warrior of darkness.
Forward, men! Take the villains captive!
Oh, shit.
Are you deaf? I said...
The king.
What's happening?
Yeah, run. Uh-oh.
Water? That wasn't there before.
Oh no. Yeah. Run. Oh.
What's the matter with you? Get a hold of yourselves, damn it!
Oh. That has to be Seto. Oh, am I riding on Seto? Or not, I don't know. Doesn't matter. Hey, Feo Ul!
General, they come in greater numbers. We must retreat.
All who stand with a warrior of darkness shall face justice. My master demands it.
Alright, bye. Bye-bye. Hey.
I see. Well, it's a good thing Feo Ul volunteered to become king in your stead, for all our sakes.
We are grateful for your timely aid, Feo Ul, or should I say, your majesty.
It was the first night in recent memory. We all of us but wished to make the most of it.
Mm-hmm.
That's something you must remember about us Fae folk. Though our existence may be eternal, we exist only for the present. We live in the here and now, paying no mind to futures that may or may not be. To wit, we are not driven as men are. We cannot fight for such causes as men do.
Does that mean you won't aid us against the Sin Eaters?
Not unless the mood takes us. But if it was to repay a debt, well then, that's another matter. To take back as much as is taken. To create as much as is destroyed.
Yeah.
To give as much as is received. Such is the way of Il Mheg. By this law, we shall lend you our strength. in return for the beautiful sky you have restored to us. In times of need, do not hesitate to call.
Thank you. I'll be sad to lose you.
Silly sapling. I shall remain at your side. Even should my body be in the castle, 'tis a simple thing to have a little part of me accompany you.
Yay.
Treat them as you would your Isnefis.
Bye. Bye-bye. Ne'er for a moment did I doubt that you would triumph over the foe. Yet the majesty of thine achievement delighteth me nonetheless. Night hath returned to Il Mheg, and we stand one step closer to delivering the first from its doom, and averting the 8th Umbral calamity. 'Tis but a pity thou were not present to see the Fae folk put the Umorians to fight. 'Twas a sight to raise the spirits. I do sure agree. Ah, but what valuable allies they might prove. We're the mood only to take them. I knew you could do it, and not only because of your blessing. You have a strength all on your own, and it has seen us through many a trial. With the warden defeated, I believe our work here is done. It is time we were going. Together, needless to say. To the bitter end, the fate of our 2 worlds being at stake and all that. Now then, I suggest we hurry back to the Crystarium. Much and more may have happened while we were frolicking with the Fae folk. That Ranjit elected to pursue us makes me hopeful in the city was spared Yolmor's attentions, but I would sooner see for myself. Besides, I believe I speak for all of us when I say that I've had a belly full of Il Mheg. Let us away before the fairies think to play with us again. Oh. Oh. Seems peaceful.
All seems well at the Crystarium?
Yeah.
Yes. Yulmor was plainly more concerned with finding us. How flattering.
Solace? The fuck?
You certainly took your time. I had half resolved to complete the task myself.
And you are...
Were one to study the annals of Garlean history, one would find yonder visage on many a page.
He knows. It's Solace.
Though by rights its youth should long since have faded.
Yeah.
Well, well, we have a historian in our midst. That spares me a lengthy explanation. I am Solus Sos Galvus, founding father of the Garlean Empire, and under various guises, the architect of myriad other imperially inclined nations. As for my true identity...
Oh, Jesus!
I am Emet-Selch.
Oh!
Asceian.
Emet-Selch! Why would you show your face here?
Gaius spoke of you. A native of the Source.
Equal in rank to La Habrea.
And you came all this way just to introduce yourself to us?
Yeah.
Behold the sky, restored to its former glory. Have you ever seen a more affecting spectacle? Oh, it is truly, deeply infuriating. Do you have any idea how much you have delayed the rejoining?
Well, that's why we were doing all this in the first place, to prevent it.
Following the flood, the first had been listing ever further towards the light, towards stasis. The end was in sight. Enter man and his indomitable spirit. He would haul the world back from the brink. And adding his lumpen weight to the power of growth, he duly tipped the scales, if only by a fraction. Yet a fraction was enough to spoil the perfect imbalance needed to bring about a rejoining. Had mankind continued to live in idleness under Vorthri's rule, all the conditions would have been met. But you had to come and ruin it all. Thanks to your meddling, light supremacy is in doubt, and our painstakingly laid plans are in tatters.
Well, I should begin by thanking you for confirming Urianger's theories on the inner workings of the calamity. He will be most pleased. As for what happens next, might I suggest you admit defeat and walk away?
Happy to let me go, are you? Because the murderous glint in your eye suggests otherwise. Indeed, it is enough to make me think better of confronting you alone. Look, it did cross my mind to simply side with Vorthri and kill you all. But that's no different from what Herber did. And we all know how well that ended for him. And so, while it is liable to be troublesome,
okay,
I have settled upon a different approach.
Okay.
Cooperation.
Huh? What?
I will not raise a hand to hinder your hunt for the Light Wardens. If you desire it, I will even lend you my knowledge and strength.
What?
Since time immemorial, you and yours have labored to rejoin the 13 shards, at the cost of countless lives. Do you expect us to believe that your objective has suddenly changed?
Nay, our objective is the same as it ever was. Though I dare say, you do not know our motive.
Okay.
A war waged without knowledge of the enemy is no war. It is mere bloodletting. Just once, might we not seek to find common ground? For good or ill, I am immortal. Provided I have the inclination, I can always begin anew, scheme and conspire to my heart's content. But this time I thought that I might instead try to see eye to eye, to understand what drives the hero of the source, to determine if our goals are truly incompatible. So come, shed your preconceptions. See beyond the unscrupulous villains you take us for. When all is said and done, we may find ourselves pleasantly surprised. The proud discoverers of a path of cooperation rather than opposition. Think of it.
Oh! Oh! Urianger!
Thou hast delivered thy proposal, and we would not dismiss it outright. If I may offer thee counsel, however, to make thy case via an illusion reflecteth poorly upon thy sincerity.
My apologies. You will forgive me if I'm not entirely at ease in the presence of a famed Asceian slayer. I felt it only prudent to take precautions. Nonetheless, your counsel is duly noted. I take my leave, friends. Rest assured, we shall meet again soon.
Okay. That was weird. Cooperation? He can't be serious, can he? Well, we've certainly been given much to ponder. But first things first, we should report to the Exarch. You can run along, Nu Mou. We're perfectly capable of handling this little task. In light of your recent exertions, I'd say you've earned your rest. Go on, take yourself off to bed. We'll see you later, refreshed and ready for more. Ah, welcome back, miss. We've been expecting you. You will find refreshments laid out in your quarters. We hope they are to your liking. Oh, thank you. Will you be retiring now? Yes. Very good, miss. I bid you a pleasant evening. Sandwiches! I hope the past few days have not been overly taxing. Pray rest and recover.
From the Exarch, is it?
Oh.
With that mirror of his, he can watch your every move, you know. You'll probably think you're talking to yourself. Still, he's keeping you well fed. Judging by his people's faith in him, he seems to be a decent sort.
Mm-hmm.
But so much about him remains shrouded in mystery. Like, what was he doing back in my day? There was no such person when I was around.
Yeah.
A lot's happened since the flood, though. Since I was set adrift. I know little more than you do of this city's history and the Exarch's past. Not that it matters. It's Emet-Selch we should be concerned about.
Yeah.
When our world was about to be consumed by light, the Asceian in white appeared before us. He said that the only way for us to live on was to bring about the rejoining.
The moon! I remember that.
Desperate as we were, we heeded his words, not realizing that the flood was of the Asceian's own making. They cannot be trusted. None of them. But Emet-Selch had one thing right. One should not fight blindly.
Mm.
That's what we did. And it cost us everything we held dear.
Tell me about Seto.
What? What about Seto? What is there to say? All right.
Yeah.
He's done some growing. When we were traveling together, he was nowhere near as big. And he obviously couldn't speak. I had no idea how much that medallion meant to him. What about you, anyway? You must have a friend like Seto. Chocobo, perhaps? Come on, you tell me something for a change.
Oh, okay. Oh, I like that we're conversing like this. It's so nice. Oh, nice. Just like that, huh? I think I'm gonna end it here. This is a really long one. I hope you don't mind that. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this one, and I will see you on the next one. Bye!